Okay, so in this lesson we're going to be talking about rate of change, and we're going to start introducing the concept of slope. So our key concept is that we're finding a rate of change. So rate of change is our rate over time. So the graph shows the distance Andrea bicycled over time, and then it's asking, is she traveling at a constant rate? And so first let's fill in this point. So at 2 we're at 20, or maybe not. We'll see. Here we go. 20, so I'm going to fill in that point for us. So what we're going to do first is we're going to find the rate of change from 1 hour to 2 hours. And so rate of change is finding our rise, our vertical change over our horizontal change. So our rise over our run. And so when I go to find my rise, we're going from 10 to 20. So that's a change of 10. So we have 10 over, and then from 1 to 2, right? So rise is 10. From 1 to 2 is 1. So we have a 10 over 1, which is equal to 10 miles per hour. So that's from 1 to 2. So 1 hour to 2 hours. Now let's find it for 1 hour to 4 hours. So we're going to start here at the 1 hour, which is at 10. We're going to go, so this is 10, 20, 30. So we're going to have 30 divided by, and then from 1 to 4, 1, 2, 3. So 30, and then 3. And the reason this is, even though it's up 3 boxes and over 3 boxes, we have to look at that interval. So our interval for each of these boxes is 10. So that's what makes this 30. And then 30 divided by 3 is 10, again, miles per hour. And so is she traveling at a constant rate of change? And the answer to that is yes, because this is the same. And remember, constant means the same. All right, so we're wanting to deduce, what would you deduce Andrea's rate of change to be from 4 to 7 hours? So again, we know that from 1 to 2 was 10 miles per hour, and from 1 to 4 was 10 miles per hour. Now we're wanting to go from 4 to 7. So here's 4, we're going 10, 20, 30. So we have 30 over, and then 1, 2, 3. 30 over 3, which gives us 10 miles per hour. Should we be shocked that it is, again, 10 miles per hour? No, because does it matter what interval we use when finding the rate of change for a linear equation? And the answer to that is no. It doesn't matter what interval we use because the rate of change is constant. So I'm going to rate of change ROC. ROC is constant. You cannot have a rate of change that is not constant. So that's our introduction to rate of change. In the next video, we're going to talk about finding slope from a graph, which we've kind of already done, but I want to talk about it more pointedly. So until then, guys.